Alright guys, today we have an interesting video for you today. We're going to go ahead and sim the Bengals season 30 times in Madden 23. So these are updated rosters, Madden 24 rosters pretty much, and we're going to see how this ends up going. Now, as you saw, the first season we went 12-5, second season we went 12-5, and you can see I'm simming to the Super Bowl. So as you guys can see right here, it says Ravens versus Cowboys. We went 12-5 again. So third Super Bowl in a row we did not make. But number one, obviously the record is going to be the most realistic thing about this. 15-2 right here. The Super Bowls, we will have some in this video, but Madden is very unpredictable when it comes to the playoffs. That's why I always say, regular season maybe is somewhat okay, so that's reasonable, but postseason, absolutely no. Like postseason, anything could happen. And this season we went 10-7 somehow. Have no idea how that ended up happening, because next season, again, after that, we go 15-2. Which, to be honest, if we go back to, the simulator we just did, as right here we do make our first Super Bowl, the average record was, I believe, 11-6 or 12-5 when I went to the Pro Football Focus simulator. So whenever we do make a Super Bowl, I'm going to be showing off the stats of every single player, and also we're going to be looking at who won the yearly awards, MVP, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, kind of just to see, in case we do win it, which again is all random, we can at least get a general gist of, like, who won it with, what did we do this year while we won the Super Bowl. And Chase Brown almost won Rookie of the Year, which actually makes me so freaking happy, because I'm excited to see how good he does play this year. But we do have the Dallas Cowboys as the ticket that stops us from getting a Super Bowl to the Queen City. And let's see what ends up happening. Madden loves the Cowboys, so I'm not... we won! We won our first Super Bowl. Let's go, baby. I thought we were going to lose that game because, again, Madden loves the Dallas Cowboys. But we actually won our first Super Bowl, and that was only in, what, 7 sims? So 7 sims in, we already won our first Super Bowl. If we don't get to the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl, if we don't get to the Super Bowl, you can see that these sims are like 10 seconds each. Alright, so if we do get a Super Bowl, then these sims are longer because we can actually look at stuff. Another Super Bowl. This one against the Dallas Cowboys again. Madden really loves this Cowboys-Bengals matchup. This has never happened in history. It's actually, ironically enough, it was 49ers-Bengals that happened twice in history. So I'm going to be interested to see if the Cowboys can actually get there, because the Cowboys are known for the biggest playoff jokes. As in this franchise right here, it looks like Dak Prescott won MVP, which is not really relieving. That means Madden is going crazy, but Myles Murphy did win Defensive Rookie of the Year, which is nice. Let's see how this ends up going, though. Can we get 2 Super Bowls in like 10 sims or 11 sims? That's my question here. We lost. Okay. I figured there's no way they're going to give us it back-to-back like that. Well, not back-to-back, but in a ballpark range of, like, 5 to 10 sims, that they were going to give us 2 Super Bowl victories. But to be honest, again, this year it's very likely that the Bengals can go and win their first Super Bowl. So, I think if I'm going to put out of a 10, I would say there's probably at least a 9.5% chance. Or 9.5 out of 10% chance we'll go win a Super Bowl. But Madden, is always Madden about it. Surprisingly enough, I will say, I gotta give Madden credit, though, for most of these predictions for the regular season are logical. Like, we did see, again, one earlier that was like that we finished 4th in the division, which is just something else. But for the most part, they have us either going 15-2, 14-3, and it's occasionally 12-5. And I think that's very realistic. 12-5, not as much. I think 13-4 and up is kind of where I'm seeing this team at this point. But I could see the logic that says, somehow, some way, something crazy happens, we go 12-5. This one has us going 8-9, and I'm just like, bro, what kind of, like, 2-pack is freaking Madden smoking that this is a thing? But this actually was interesting with the division. Division sucked this year, surprisingly enough, and the Cowboys goes back to the Super Bowl. So now I actually thought this was interesting when I was simming. I accidentally simmed to the AFC Championship game, and we played the Kansas City Chiefs. So I was like, you know what? Let's see how this game's gonna go, and we beat them 14-11. I just wanted to sim that on video just cause, but we do end up going and playing the Philadelphia Eagles here, which that's not going to be an easy matchup. But as always, because we are in the Super Bowl, let's go ahead and take a look at what everyone did on the year. Chase Brown, 10 rushing touchdowns. Again, I love to see Chase Brown do amazing these sims because usually Madden does not give too much credit to Chase Brown in a lot of videos I do, and I think it's kind of bullcrap. Anyway, though, MVP was Joe Burrow. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Myles Garrett. Chase Brown almost won it in this franchise, so I'm talking about how they're not giving enough credit in like every single video here, every single sim here. He's absolutely demolishing. But let's see what we end up doing here against the Eagles. And are we going to get another ring? We lost. We lost by 3 points, man. Very close game. Okay, so now we got the Green Bay Packers. Back-to-back sims where we made the Super Bowl. Nice to see this. But let's see what ended up happening in the season. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, Burrow just set every single record humanly possible. So if he is not MVP, this is absolutely rigged. Because, and our defense sucked. Wow. I mean, they didn't suck, but the sack leaders weren't like previous years. And he won MVP. Okay, I was about to say, man, this is some rigged if he didn't win MVP. He probably set every single record humanly possible. Chase Brown's up there. Oh, no Charlie Jones, though. And it looks like Myles Murphy is 4th on this list. So we now play the Green Bay Packers in our, hopefully, this will be our, what, second? Yeah, this will be our second Super Bowl win if we win this. What are we going to get, boys? We got a W. Let's go, baby. Okay. So far in these 30 sims so far, we beat the Cowboys and we beat the Green Bay Packers. And Joe Burrow wins MVP, which is heavily not surprising. Let's be honest, the man is an absolute monster. Cooper Kupp won Offensive Player of the Year. That's funny. All right, so 13-4, yet again, we did not make the Super Bowl. The Falcons versus the Titans, a very weird Super Bowl to say the least. But our next sim, we did make the Super Bowl. And again, it's against the Green Bay Packers, man. Jordan Love apparently is good, but let's see if he can be good again and beat us yet again. Highly doubt it. I don't know why. I think we just match up very well against the Green Bay Packers in sims. So far, I've simmed the Bengals season a couple times in different videos, and every single time, we do very good against the Green Bay Packers. But MVP was Joe Burrow yet again. Zach Taylor, Coach of the Year, of course. I mean, if Joe Burrow wins MVP, it's pretty much guaranteed the Coach of the Year is going to be Coach Taylor. But Defensive Rookie of the Year, Myles Murphy wasn't even on the list pretty much. That's disappointing. All right, let's see what ends up happening in the Super Bowl, though. That is the real question. It'll be our third Super Bowl if we win this one. And the survey says we win again. 3 Super Bowls, okay, wins. What was it? 5 total and 3 Super Bowl wins so far in this simulation. We do have around, I think, 8 more simulations to do. But so far, not bad. Not bad. And another season where we simply do not make the Super Bowl. Kind of sad. It is what it is, though. It ends up being Packers versus Dolphins. So Madden really likes the Packers in there, apparently. They just think Jordan Love's going to be so freaking good. 15-2, and we do not make the Super Bowl. I'm going to guess we lost in the championship to the Bills. That would just be my guess with us going 15-2. 16-1, and the Ravens beat us somehow in this playoff bracket. And they go to the Super Bowl over us when they're 11-6. Okay, now we're 10-7. What? When did logic go out the door? Anyway, guys, we do have 4 simulations left. But if you did enjoy this video, hit that like, comment down below. Tell me your thoughts and opinions. Sadly, we're not going to have any more Super Bowls. We're going to this video. But you know what? If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely tell me down below any ideas you have. I'm trying to get more and more creative with it being June and July coming up, where I kind of just want to, change up the content, make it a little bit more fun. Kind of, think about this season and kind of do projections / predictions of what the season, what could happen. And obviously, Madden gives me a little bit more ideas to do that. But I'll see you guys in the next one as our final record is 12-5. on the year. No Super Bowl, and the Bills probably win this. Peace out.